I'm going to take it away because he walked away from it. So this is part of the process. Did you want this? Okay. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. So he starts to understand what's reinforcement. Everything. He heard the ding dong that is some sort of security system.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, don't touch him. Just let him. Yeah, stand up when he does that.
It's got a squeaker in it.
That was better. Okay, he goes away. Okay, let's see. Do I have, how about something like this?
You might like that.
Wow.
He's probably scared of it.
Ooh.
It's a dragon.
I should have brought my slipper.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
have.
there you go.
I should have brought my Air Force Ones.
She goes for those.
Take your socks off too.
Oh, I would. Because he would carry those things away.
Okay. So, what he rejects like that, take it away. Offer it again later. But,
Should we do that with his food?
well, his food he should have, he's the dog, right? Only dog. So, he should have 15 to 20 minutes to eat. If he doesn't eat, his dog food comes up. And he gets it later on.
And try it again.
And yeah, I would start doing that because this poor dog has so much going on and so many choices, and it doesn't make choices very easily.
No. You don't.
But he is the dog that is going to give you the lessons that you are looking for in life. I'll tell you, it's every time. And you have to train the dog you have.
Right.
The dog you got in front of you is the dog you have to train, not the dog you wanted, not that Labradoodle.
We didn't want a lot. We wanted a dog smaller than this.
Yeah, there you go. I'll show you a real idiot dog smaller than this. You've seen that.
Yes.
Okay, oh, are you interested? Okay, if you're interested, come over here. Come all the way.
Is your little dog a boy or a girl?
It's a boy. It's actually an alien.
So is he. He is.
How old was he when you got him?
He was like.
Well, supposedly he was 8 weeks.
But we don't think
No.
he really was. We think they gave him to us early. And we were also told he was full Chihuahua.
Yeah.
But, which is...
Because he was born on St. Patrick's Day. We got him in
They said he
April.
was, yeah.
And we got him the first week in May.
But I thought. April
And
29th.
you got him from like a backyard breeder? Or?
Just somebody online said they had some
A
puppies.
litter of Chihuahua puppies.
Yeah.
Dad, we got him on April 29th. I remember the date. April 29th.
But, and he was young, huh?
Oh
He
yeah,
was
he was a teeny little puppy.
He could like sit in my palm.
Now, he could eat, though. That was the thing. I mean, there was no problems with him eating or drinking.
He had already been weaned, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But he probably didn't get enough time with his mother. Or
Because
teaching
we
out.
didn't see his mother.
Well, a lot of this comes from, I'm just going to let him work out his fears.
And his dad.
A lot of this can happen across the placenta.
Yeah.
I mean, think if the mother has a rough life going on, stress hormones can go across the placenta and, you know, create a nutcase of a job.
Yeah.
There's more
I think-
nutcases of dogs than there are.
And he was like in a litter of 6.
No, it was more like 8.
No, it were 6.
Because there were 2 black dogs, 3 white ones, and then 2 of him.
Yeah. But we love him.
And all the dogs in the pen, they were all like stacked on top of each other because they were like cuddling.
Well, it was cold that day.
Yeah, it was.
So because of this, I'd call it hyperarousal state that he lives in, everything, I mean, we break down behaviors into manageable pieces and teach it a piece at a time. That's how you do it. That's how you get a pretty, you know, a pretty fluent dog in whatever behavior you want. With him, we have to start even smaller.
Yeah.
So rather than the luring, I'm just letting him go on either side of me. I mean, he's going on the right side, but he wasn't going earlier on
Right
the right
now.
side. So everything has to be broken down into really small pieces.
It's like, what is that?
Goodness, it's another nose. Now I'm gonna go to this back.
He used to be afraid of the birds, but now he chases them.
Yeah.
Once flew, he used to run for the hills. Now he chases them.
Or the noise of the lawnmower.
Yeah, he's starting to get better with lawnmowers and stuff in the neighborhood. He hears but in the fence too. It used to send him running back up on the porch, but he's gotten a little better.
I have a dog that becomes a 5-pound dog that becomes at 5 o'clock vicious
In the morning or at night?
at night. He's the most loving thing during the day. He's just a cute little thing. 5 o'clock, boom, something goes down. And he needs to sleep at that point. So he'll want to come and sit on my lap, and my leg's going to sleep, so I'll do this, and he goes after me.
Aw.
So I put a thunder shirt on him and put him in his bed. Every night it's the same thing. Every night he tries to eat me alive. I put him in that little bed and he take a nap now. And he wakes up from the nap and he's better. He's not the best at night.
It's
Now,
different.
if this dog was 40 pounds, he'd be euthanized.
Right.
Nobody's putting up with that from
Right.
you know, but because he's 5 pounds, you know,
I bet it looks kind of funny too with him thinking he's like the big dog being that little.
it took me, we got the dog about 2 years ago. It was 5, I think. It took me over a year to get it so that it wouldn't go to the bathroom in the house.
It took us a couple months.
No, it took
It took a while to get.
it took close to a year to get him.
Yeah,
He's
but you're not a professional. I was beginning to doubt my validity.
We
It
still
might
have,
have been the one that broke you.
when we're gone, we have puppy pads for him.
He does. Yeah. He doesn't use
He
them
doesn't use them though, unless he really.
every once in a while.
Yeah. I would probably say every couple weeks maybe.
Yeah.
And that's not that
No,
bad.
he's so pretty good. We had a Thunder shirt for our Jack Russell.
What's a thunder shirt?
It's like this. I bought it online from somewhere, but it was the same thing. It was whenever there was a thunderstorm. Norman used to be deathly afraid of thunderstorms, freak out, and we would put that thing on him. I think we still have
What
it.
is it?
Hobby's still. You know what's weird is there was a thunderstorm the other day when I was working. He doesn't notice the thunderstorm, and I don't act like anything's
And he
happening.
sounds sensitive.
Yeah,
He
and
really sounds sensitive.
he was sitting on the bed because I work in the guest bedroom, but he didn't really. do anything. And I was surprised because the cat's afraid of thunderstorms and you can't find her. She goes for shelter, but it's weird. He didn't.
My Bear, did you meet Bear?
Yes.
Okay.
Just not, it
So,
wasn't nice.
so
to me.
Bear was born and brought up in California. We don't have thunderstorms because if we do, it burns half the state down. You know, so I mean, it's an unusual event
Right.
for California to get thunder and lightning. So we got here, and the thunder hit one night, and I kind of jumped because it scared me. He has had a phobia. I mean, he just goes nuts. He just paces.
Right.
Gets crazy.
Bobby
Norman
pants.
used to pace.
Yeah, pacing, and so, you know, thunder shirts work. You just have to use them. You have to use them every time.
What did they
Well,
do?
I think was the thing is I had to get the thunder shirt on before there was a thunderstorm. Like if I heard there was one coming, I would put one on prior to.
Good.
What did they do?
They just make them feel safer. Like they don't.
How?
I don't know the
It's
physiology of it, but
yeah, it's sort of like autistic, you know.
yeah, it makes
It's
them.
sort of like the cow squeeze.
It makes them feel safe.
Yeah.
So you just
Good.
put it on then? So
You're just not going for
does
that, are
it
you?
look like a shirt?
I don't care how many times.
Yeah.
You like crunchies though. I'm gonna give you some crunchies. Okay.
Does
So.
it vibrate? You just put it on. I'll show you.
You should look it up all.
That's one. You just put it
So
in
he's
your
not
feet.
liking the high end, or he just.
He doesn't like the gizzards.
He doesn't like it.
It's not his thing.
That's interesting.
It's not his thing. And that's fine.
But he likes the white chicken.
He likes white chicken.
And his milk bone.
You used to be able to get, at Costco, you used to be able to get 3 things of chicken tenders. And they were nice because I could stick 2 of the packages in the freezer and then, you know, cut up the other one and use it as treats.
That sounds so good.
Boy, you'll gain weight if we have all this. Yes, you will.
Oh, look at that. That's
Right.
like magic right there.
Wow.
Look at you. What a good boy that was.
Hey, do I get belly rubs now? Treat your belly rub now. He's like, give me.
He's trying to figure out where it's supposed to go.
You don't have to do.
Good.
So that's the not luring. That's just the
Mhm.
needs to work next to you. We didn't-
You're fading the lure. But you just have to get in there with your reward marker.
Oh, he went to the other side. He'll still walk beside, not just sniff without a leash. But we're not gonna take him.
See, there was somebody in our neighborhood when I was walking one day. Their dog was walking beside me.
Good. That was so good. Yeah.
Really? How
And
big
it
was
was
the
a big,
dog?
it was a big dog, and it was walking beside the guy without his leash in our neighborhood.
Did you pick up Bobby?
I didn't have hubby with me at the time. But sometimes I do have to pick up
Daisy
Bobby.
walks beside Mr. Grid.
Yes, that. So, he's starting to understand reinforcement. He didn't get reinforcement back there. He came up, he didn't get it again, came a little closer, and he got it. So part of this is learned behavior, that he doesn't really have to give that much. to
Right.
get from you guys.
That's
Because-
probably true.
You're worried sick about his mental state.
That's true. You don't have to do much to get from us.
That's right.
What
So now you guys have got to start asking for more from him.
How you
Look at he's already, he's calmer than he was because he had to do a little something there.
When he's playful, I pick up his 2 legs and lift him up.
And he's wagging his tail.
I haven't
Good,
seen that.
see, he's engaged.
That's the first time I've seen him do that here.
He wagged his tail and his tail's not tucked.
Yeah, his tail's not good. He's a good baby. Look at you.
Good. He's so good.
He's actually happy.
Do you see the Cooper things take time?
Very stubborn dogs.
Well, no, he's with a nervous dog. It's not stubbornness. He's nervous and scared. Look at that.
The tail.
But then what's that noise?
Now your tail's not mine.
I
Another
see.
noise.
No, now we're gonna act like our normal self.
Yes, that's it. That's it. So you saw the cycle. It was cute that he was barking and talking. That's not what I was asking for. So I didn't want to reinforce that behavior. I turned my back on him. I think he stood up.
He did.
Thank God he was in a ridgeback. And then I turned back. You don't have to do it a long time. It's just turn around, 1, 2, turn back, and wait for. He totally relaxed. I waited for this, and he has relaxed now.
So maybe like when we're standing talking in the kitchen, this is what he does. Because we're not paying attention to him, I guess. He'll either start biting our hands or he's up on 2,
And when
trying to get our attention. So maybe that's what we need to start doing is turning our back, and then when he'll go down, reward him. Because this happens a lot if if the attention's not on him.
And I'm upstairs sometimes, he'll come up to me and start whimpering.
Right, because your attention's on the controller and the TV, and it's not on
And
him.
my friends.
Right, and it's